The next thing that we'll be learning about that affects economic growth is human capital. So let's explore what human capital is. Human capital is all the skills, talents, education, and abilities that a human worker, so this is a person, possesses, and the value that they bring to the marketplace. So some examples of these skills and talents are computer reading, writing, math skills, or talents in music, sports, acting, your ability to follow directions, ability to serve as a group leader, and cooperate with group members. So you can kind of think these are things that a person will put on their job application in their resume to make a employer want to hire them because they make them more valuable. So a country's literacy rate impacts human capital, the percent of the population over 15 that can read and write. So most people in the United States that are over 15 can read and write, therefore our literacy rate is high, and that helps our human capital out. But in third world countries where their literacy rate is low, they're going to have a lower level of human capital because they don't have access to as much education. So since you have access to a good education here in America at the Innovation Academy, you're going to be more likely to help out our country's human capital as you learn all these different skills. This affects economic growth in that nations that invest in health, education, and other training of their people will have a more valuable workforce that produces more goods and services. So do you think that an employer, a company, would be more likely to hire someone with a college education or someone with a high school education? They're going to want to hire someone with more education. So a country like America has a higher human capital, and therefore we're going to be more valuable than a country such as Malawi in Africa, because they don't have the human capital and investment in education and trainings that we do. People that have training are more likely to contribute to technological advances, which leads to finding better uses of natural resources and producing more goods. This all helps a country's economic growth because we know more, we're able to contribute more to the economy.